Ether sure is amping up security around here. Bit of overkill, don't you think?
Nah, just protecting their investment. They've put a lot of dough into this project, whatever the hell it is. And competition is fierce. A lot of industrial espionage in the pharmaceutical industry lately. I read a lot.
Then why not place the lab somewhere more secure?
It's Caruso. He's a bit eccentric. Well, you met him. Apparently he's got travel phobia and doesn't like to leave his home. He's their golden boy. So Ether just went and installed a state-of-the-art field lab on his private property. Big dough, man.
Some people always get their way. So our prime, Caruso, he was in time recently, wasn't he? Biologist?
Yeah, a bioengineer, actually. A freaking prodigy, too, you know? The Ether Corporation has, like, unlimited faith in him, and even agreed to equip his lab right here in Caruso's ancestral home. But only the Whitecoats know what he's working on.
Probably a weapon of some sorts.
Nah, Ether is a pharmaceutical company. It's probably just an obesity vaccine, or a new, antidepressant or something.
Everything becomes a weapon eventually. You just need to know how and where to point it. Wonder what he does in there.
What, the observatory? I don't know. Guess he does his research.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes I see these flickering lights, like he's watching movies or something. I don't really see Mr. Caruso as the movie type.
You know, I heard he's also working on his memoirs. Maybe that's what he's doing.
What, Silvio Caruso? Weird as the new black?
Hey, show some respect. That's our boss. Mr. Caruso is a very intelligent man. And what he does in there is his business, not ours.
Okay. I suppose.
Did you dust off, Mommy dearest?
You kidding? Last time I forgot, the boss almost bit my head off. He asked me. He and the old lady Caruso were way too close for comfort. It's just creepy. A grown man dominated by his mother like that? Let's just say if the Carusos owned a motel, I wouldn't stop for a shower.
Well, she meant well, I guess. Silvio was always difficult. Brilliant, but introvert. He's borderline Asperger's after all, so he needs care and guidance. I just hope he finds himself a good woman.
He'll need to talk to him first.
Hey, anyway, who are those three boys posing with Senora Caruso in some of the family pictures?
The twins? Well, that's Renzo and Orlando, Isabella Caruso's oldest sons.
Mr. Caruso has brothers. Why have I never heard about them?
Because they disappeared. They took off one day when Mr. Caruso was still a boy. Broke their mother's heart. She disowned the boys, but she couldn't bring herself to burn the pictures. I don't think she ever really recovered.
Wow. It's like just straight out of a novel or something.
Yeah, but not the good kind.
Hey, I found an old box of VHS tapes in the observatory. I didn't know Caruso was so old school.
Oh, those. They're all old family clips from his childhood. You know, camcorder stuff. I don't know, he used to watch them all the time on his old projector.
Oh, well, my cousin does digital conversions in his basement. He'd probably give him a good price.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Caruso put the tapes away after his mental breakdown. The doctors didn't think it was a good idea for him, you know, seeing his mother's ghost and all.
Oh, right. Well, if we could borrow the projector sometime, I have a bunch of old horror films on DVD. I've got The Haunting of Beldingford Manor.
Hey, nice. You are on, my friend.
Can you believe it's been almost a year since the incident?
Oh, yeah. What exactly did happen that night? I remember waking up and Caruso was in the hall screaming that his mother's ghost was back to haunt him. Then they hauled him off to a padded cell and he didn't return for weeks. I was new then. Thought I'd entered into a Edgar Allan Poe novel or something.
Well, my sister-in-law works at the hospital, and apparently Caruso claims his mother's old gramophone just started playing by itself. It was playing her old favorite classical record, and then just as she turns it off, her old stair lift starts moving.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah, well, these are his words, of course. None of it actually happened. I mean, he was overworked, suffering a mental breakdown, clearly. That's all.
Yeah, sure. I know. But then what happened?
Okay. So Caruso gets to the top of the stairs, and then right on cue, he hears his mother's old sick bell chiming from her bedroom. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, oh shit. And did he go in?
He did.
And?
He doesn't remember. But whatever it was, it scared him so bad, he passed out clean.
Wow. If we only could know, you know? I mean, you don't think that,
No, don't be silly. No such thing. Anyway, Mr. Caruso's all better now and pretends the whole thing never happened. Embarrassed, I guess, being a man of science and all.
Yeah, I can understand that. Right, sure. Still...
But stay out of that room, Manny. Nothing in there but dust and memories. And ooh.
Well, it's obviously more than a job to him. The way he spends all his nights down here, just brooding and working. He's an aristocrat and a bachelor. You know, if I were him, I'd wear silk scarves and turtlenecks, drive up and down the Amalfi Coast in a white convertible E-Type, and spend my nights drinking absinthe with French lingerie models. You know what I mean?
That's oddly specific.
Caruso's like a monk, and this is his crusade.
You're not wrong. And, if you knew a little bit about his past, you'd know why.
Oh, do tell.
Well, his father died when he was just a kid. Both older brothers disappeared, and mother, well, they say she made Elizabeth Bathory look like a sweetheart. Then, of course, there's the Asperger's and the weak health. He spent most of his childhood in bed, and they say he was bullied a lot. Even got thrown into the old village well by one of his classmates, that Marco Abbiati guy. You know, the rich guy who ran for mayor a couple of years, got himself killed. It was all over the news.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder Caruso's married to his work. You know, what I don't understand is, if he hates bullies so much, why work so hard to arm them?
But see, there's where he and Ether don't see eye to eye. I've heard him and his bosses arguing. Ether wants to sell the virus to governments, intelligence agencies, and the like. But Caruso wants to arm the little guy to fight crime, oppressors, and so on.
But surely they'll never let him.
But once they see his collection of hairs and nail clippings, they might be willing to negotiate.
Ugh, bloody hell.
Memoirs. To be published posthumously. Draft 1. Notes on the Samael project. Ongoing. I can no longer claim objective detachment. I am deeply, profoundly immersed in the project. Sometimes, when I look at my creation through the microscope, I feel like I'm gazing into the proverbial abyss, and the abyss gazes back. Yet, my monster is nothing like Oppenheimer's. The atomic bomb was brutish and tyrannical. Mine is democratic. It will turn everything around. Ether thinks they can control it, but they can't. I won't let them. This is a weapon for the powerless. And this time, the bullies, with all their money and all their strength, will not be the ones to define the future. Yes, I like the sound of that.
Order.
I have a few minutes to spare, Roberto. Why don't we practice?
Sure, Mr. Caruso. Yeah, let's see your moves. Not bad. Definitely improving. And just remember, the backswing starts with the rotation, not with the hands. As the body rotates, the arms simply follow, and the hands maintain the same grip pressure throughout.
Grip pressure. Roberto, what do you think of Miss DeSantis, the woman who runs my lab?
She is a striking woman, to be sure, Mr. Caruso. We've only talked briefly, of course.
I'm sure you haven't done much talking.
Mr. Caruso, sir, I don't know what you've heard, but I can assure you...
It's fine. You're young. Young men have needs. I wouldn't want to get in the way of nature. I must get back. We can pick this up later. I believe I'm getting the hang of it. Memoirs, Draft 1. A note on adversity. As a young child, I was timid, shy, and reserved, drawn to books and matters of the mind. I frequently fell victim to bullies. However, instead of adapting to their world, their rules, I chose to embrace my weaknesses, to cultivate them and wield them as a weapon. My father, an accomplished writer and political essayist whom I sadly never got to know, once wrote, "Do not fear the strong, fear the weak, for they have something to prove." I have dedicated my life to proving his point. Not bad. Too pompous, maybe. Sleep on it. You. Yes. Could you head over to the castle ruin and fetch my golf balls?
But I'm here to take care of your garden, Mr. Caruso.
Yes. And now you're a caddy. Isn't life unpredictable?
Okay, right away.
Watch it with that lawnmower. My balls are getting all chewed up. Let's see if we can improve on that rotation.
Excellent, Mr. Caruso. You're gonna kill him at the country club this summer.
Memoirs, Draft 1. Notes on my condition ongoing. There is no denying it. Experience and unfortunate brain chemistry have conspired to render me helplessly insecure towards the fairer sex. Gynophobia is the medical term. The situation is, of course, less than ideal. I am, after all, a Caruso, and at some point I will need to procreate. Naturally, there is the option of artificial insemination. However, I have made it my mission to sire an heir the old-fashioned way. This fear is simply one more weakness to conquer. Yes. So, back at it. You! I'm not done practicing. Go fetch my golf balls.
Going.
Well done, Mr. Caruso. You're fast improving.
You there! I'm almost out of golf balls. You know what to do. One leg in front of the other.
Right away, Mr. Caruso.
Now, that backswing. You, make another run to the ruin. I'm almost out.
Of course. It's not like I have something better to do, like my job.
Not bad, Mr. Caruso. Not bad at all. Try and relax your grip a bit. Let your hips do the work, okay?
Picking up where we left off.
Much better, Mr. Caruso. I knew you were a natural.
I believe I am getting the hang of this. Watch.
Christ, another hot one. Sure could use a sip of water right about now. Maybe if I snuck inside to... Nah, that's what got me in trouble in the last gig.
Lunch is served. Pasta bolognese. Via Caruso style.
This again. Well, you are tenacious. Oh, terrible. Just awful. My dear sweet mother would be turning over in her grave if she knew how you butchered her family recipe. And on her death day anniversary. For shame, Mr. Ray. For shame. Hardly what I would call a eureka moment.
Lunch is served. Pasta, Villa Caruso style.
This again. Well, you do show the patience of a good scientist. I can appreciate that. Why, this is excellent. My mother's recipe. You got it right in the end. Huzzah.
Well, it was simply a matter of breaking down the...
Mr. Ray, it's sauce, not rocket science. The renowned Dr. Lafayette. So, Ether sends a specialist to pick my brain. They must think I'm losing it again.
The mind is the greatest power in the universe, and the Ether Corporation is optimistic for yours, Silva.
Don't call me Silva. Mother called me that.
Did she now? A formidable woman, I'm told. Do you want to talk about her?
Why? She's dead.
Yet she casts a rather long shadow. Am I wrong?
What do you want me to say? I loved my mother, hated my mother, same as everybody else.
Second place is just the first loser. That is what she said to you when you failed to win the Nobel Prize as the youngest chemist ever. Isn't it?
What of it?
Mr. Caruso, I charge $1,500 an hour. And you don't need a doctorate to see the root of your problems. When your brothers left, your mother's fear of abandonment made her lash out against the people closest to her. Isabella victimized you, smothered, bullied you, shamed you in front of girls, belittled your achievements, and made you feel like an utter failure, all to keep you, her last and only son, from ever leaving the nest. I will be staying in town. When you are ready to face the truth, give me a call.
Dr. Lafayette, I presume. Did you get lost on the way to our meeting?
Mr. Caruso. Something like that.
Follow me, this way.
After you?
The renowned Dr. Oscar Lafayette.
Mr. Caruso, shall we begin?
If you insist. So, Ether sends a specialist to rummage through my brain. They must think I'm losing it again.
Relax. Start by telling me what's on your mind.
Isn't it obvious? I'm under a lot of pressure. Work. Mother died last year. Stress manifests itself in the strangest ways, I am told.
Your mother, Isabella. Would you like to talk about her?
Look, I know what you're driving at. My neuroses, my anxiety, my social phobias. Not the least my pathological fear of women. It's all deeply rooted.
Go on.
I had a girlfriend, you know. In high school. Pretty, too. Popular. And I was shy. Bookish. It shouldn't have worked. Not outside those stupid teen dramedies. But it did. For a short while, anyway. Then Mother decided that Emilio wasn't a good influence on me. So she paid the gardener's son to seduce her. He was 20. Roguish. Rode a motorcycle. Mother, she had pictures taken. Showed them to me on prom night. Romantic love is fleeting, she said. Only a mother's love endures. What do you want me to say? I loved my mother. I hated my mother. Same as everybody else.
Isabella bullied you, shamed and belittled you, made you feel like a failure. All to keep you, her last and loyal son, from ever leaving too.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it.
Your mother was a monster. Is that not why you killed her?
What? How dare you?
You couldn't breathe. She smothered you, so you smothered her. Is that how it happened?
Yes! All right. I did it. I did it. Are you happy now? Is that supposed to be cathartic? Well, guess again, Doctor. Back to the drawing board.
I think we have made some excellent progress. Same time tomorrow? Good day, Mr. Caruso.
Silvio. Oh, I didn't mean to startle you.
Yes, Good afternoon, Miss DeSantis. You did not.
So strange. To see you out of your lab clothes, I mean. It suits you, civilian. So, how was your morning? Not too grim, I hope. I know what this day must mean to you. The anniversary.
Yes, well, life goes on. Mother had a long and fruitful existence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I was about to practice my golf. I will see you at the lab.
Oh, my God. All the charm of a dead fern.
Huh? Is that... No, it can't be. Mother's favorite record? How is this possible? Just like that night. Wonder if... That record again? What is happening around here? No, no, no! This is uncanny. Again? This is somebody's idea of a joke. Nothing. Just tired, I guess. Huh. Nothing. Just as I thought. Huh. Nothing. Mind playing tricks, I suppose. Nothing. Why am I not surprised? No, no, no. It's impossible. There has to be some rational explanation. Stay calm. Face your fears. This is not like last time. Impossible. Calm down. This is not how it seems. Can't be. Again. No. No. I refuse to believe it. Faulty wiring. That's all. Has to be. Stay out here. I need to go in alone.
Sir, if you'd only tell me what...
Didn't you hear? That was her sick bell, just like last time. First, the record, then the stair lift, and now the sick bell. Like a trail of breadcrumbs, like she is calling me to enter. Don't you understand? I'm going inside. Hello? Is anyone in here? Mother? You idiots! I need help!
47. Caruso is heading for his seaplane. Don't allow him to escape.
Are we clear? Are we clear?
Caruso has reached his plane, 47. Whatever you plan to do it now.
I think we're good. We can get up there.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Mother? It's you! It's really you! I didn't mean to. It just happened. I think I'm gonna... Ah! Can I please have a moment without you people breathing down my neck? No, don't argue. Just get out. If Ether wants to complain, they can send me a memo. Go! Hello. Please, leave the flowers.
Of course.
Thank you. Lovely. Leave now. I am close now, Mother. I will make my mark on this world. You always said I thought too highly of myself. You were wrong. I know what you went through alone in this mansion. Husband dead. Abandoned by your favorite sons. Single mother to an unlovable child. You were smart. You had shown such promise. Could have become anything, but you settled for a life of convenience. And when you finally realized your mistake, it was all too late. Well, guess what, Mother? Worse fates than yours have befallen members of the human species. Others have managed to bear the burden more gracefully. You made me feel I was worthless. I will never forgive you. Part of me wishes you were here, Mother. So I could smother you all over again. Well, do it. Never mind. You ruined the moment. I hope you're proud of yourself. What's this? I don't remember leaving the projector on. Thought I got rid of these. Was there a tape in the machine this whole time? So, you're all dismissed. Please leave the observatory at once. I have very important work to do, and I cannot be disturbed. Leave now! Mother was happy then. When she had the twins, she was happy. I was never enough. Oh, I need to get this to digital. What's the shelf life for VHS? 15, 20 years. It's now or never. That was a good day. I really shouldn't watch this. What if I relapse? Nonsense. I don't need to be treated with kid gloves. I can watch what I please. Look at you. Pathetic little turd. Wimp. Coward. You spineless pushover. Weakling. Believe me, Silvio. You'll get stronger. The best is yet to come. Had forgotten about that. Right. Enough for now. Back to reality.
Please! I'm still a virgin! Oh God, please don't hurt me! I'm very, very rich! I'll give you anything! Just don't hurt me. I'm a good person, I swear! Have mercy! Society and my mother made me what I am. Deep down, I am a good person. Mary, have mercy on me. Don't hurt me. God. You can't do this. I'm rich. I have the power to rule the world in my hands. I can make you a partner. We can share it together. Just let me live. Please. Oh, please. Show some mercy. Oh, no. This is like Abiyari throwing me down the well again. Let me live. Blame my actions on my mother. I have a heart.